Hi. Are you ready for a good day? Every morning I wake up and notice how good my life is in so many ways. I put my feet on the floor. I feel strength in my body. Sorry about that. The phone was ringing. I was saying, so I wake up feeling good just when I come awake. And then oh, I'm sorry. Sometimes I get confused by all this stuff. Let me start again. Because I woke up having a really good morning. I usually wake up feeling good. And usually when I put my feet on the floor, I feel a strength in my body. And I get up and start moving into my routine. And I hope your day starts like this too. But on occasion, things do a little different. But then come things that I may not be expecting. So today I got a call from a client who I have seen in person yesterday, telling me that she had a really bad headache and a stuffy nose this morning. So suddenly things were not quite as good as when I woke up. And we will do a little tapping in a moment after I finish these thoughts, because that's what I did. I did some tapping and it was helpful. So first thought I want to share is I was so grateful that she was so concerned about me that she was willing to report this immediately to me. She's scheduled for a COVID-19 test and will get back to me as soon as she knows for sure what's going on. Now, I will for sure be staying away from other people and wearing a mask when I can't until I hear back from her. I've been vaccinated, so I'm not worried about that this virus will kill me. But I do feel the feelings that come with this that make me want to swear and curse about having to deal with it at all. And you know, I'm really concerned about those who I might spread this to. So beyond taking these precautionary steps, I have to do something about how this feels to me. So I tap. That irritated, uncertain, bummer feeling resolved very quickly with just one round of crisis tapping. I think that would help too if you get into this place. And now that I'm back to feeling what I had when I woke up this morning and being grateful and positive about all the wonders of my life, I wanted to share some of this with you. So the second thought I wanted to share with you before tapping is about accepting that we live in a world filled with other people doing their life their way, which is, in most cases, is fine with me. But on occasion sets off some anxiety and worry about what others are doing that might affect me or those I love. Part of my accepting that others are different than me comes along with accepting that I'm free to voice my opinion and my expectations. I know that reality is a shared creation. You just don't exist in my reality, and I don't just exist in your reality. We exist in our reality together. And that within this reality, not everyone operates the same as I do. You know, I arrive at a conclusion based on the best evidence I can find and work from there. Just doing as I feel or think without reason or without really investigating is not good for any of us. So I invite you to consider the evidence and get a vaccine and mask up to protect us all. Now, we probably should do a little tapping because, this may have been irritating or upsetting in some ways. So notice what you feel or sense in your body as you hear this, as I talk about this, as you consider it. You may feel some upset, anger at me for bringing it up in the first place, irritated at my conclusions, your concern for yourself or others who may have been infected, or you may be triggered into the trauma and grief that comes with this pandemic. It can be very painful to deal with the reality of people's lives being changed or dying because of this this easily spreaded, I can't think of the word, virus. I hear that it is as spreadable as chickenpox, and that's pretty scary. So anyway, rate what you're feeling here, 0 to 10. 0 being no upset, 10 being the worst you can imagine. Okay, so now we're going to go through the crisis tapping pattern. Join me tapping the side of your hand, under your nose, beginning of the eyebrow, under your eye, under your arm, under your collarbone. And even if you're not feeling any of this, just tap and put that energy out to the world and those who need it. Index finger, under collarbone, tiny finger, under collarbone. Now tap the back of your hand between the two small knuckles and close your eyes for a moment. Open your eyes, look down left, look down right, whirl your eyes in a big circle all the way around the room. Whirl your eyes the other direction all the way around the room. Okay. Hum. Count 1, 2, 3, 4. Hum again. And we're going to repeat the tapping side of hand, under nose, beginning of the eyebrow, under the eye, under the arm, under collarbone, index finger, under collarbone, and then notice what you feel. Now, if it didn't go back to 0 or didn't come into a more comfortable range, that's okay. It just means you may need to tap again. You may need a different tapping pattern, or you may need to do collarbone breathing. So if you go to my website, rlbray.com, you'll see a tab that says Try TFT. Click that tab. It'll take you, scroll down to the first video. That's me doing the crisis tapping we just did here. So you can do that, or you can just replay what we've just done. And then if you scroll a little further down my page, you'll see the next video is something called collarbone breathing. And just follow me through that, and then go back and do the crisis tapping again, and see if that doesn't help. Oftentimes that's the trick. Now, again, don't worry if it doesn't help. It just means you need a different tapping pattern or a different technique. But there's plenty to do to help with these things. Feel free to comment on this right now, or if you have questions later on, you can message me. But I hope you get back to having a good day, and if you didn't wake up that way, try tapping in the morning when you wake up. See if it doesn't move you in that direction. So anyway, I hope that this is helpful to you, and that it can be of some use with you, with what you're doing in your life today and where you're at. I'm going to keep doing these things Saturdays, this is Fridays at 11. If there's anything in particular you would like to talk about or for me to focus on, just send me an email, rlbray@rlbray.com, and let's see what we can figure out that will be useful to you. So, hope you have a good day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.